Hey, what's going on guys? Jolts here, back with another video, and today we're going to be going over the Blastmaster Moze build. Now, if you want to obliterate everything on Mayhem 3, then this is going to be the build for you. So this is going to be your setup for mobbing. I use this kind of setup for any situation. So first off, we have the Devastator, and now in Borderlands 2, this gun was kind of, not all that great. But in this game, it's insane. This gun has a burst fire of 2, and if you get the double penetrating prefix, you're going to be shooting 4 rockets in 1 click. Next up, we have the Flacker. It's a really good choice on Moze. They really bumped it up in this game compared to Borderlands 2. And this is going to be for your tougher enemies like the Anointed or bigger bosses. Laser Sploder. This consumes ammo very slowly and does really high DPS. And that's what you're going to want with this build. You want to consume ammo slowly so you can regen it fast enough and also do good damage. And that's what you want with the builds. You don't want to use stuff that has extremely high fire rates because you want to sustain infinite ammo. We'll get to that later in the skill tree, but basically this consumes small amounts of ammo and does really good damage. Now we have our second wind weapon, the Freeman, and this is actually one item you can farm. You can farm this from Warden. Basically, if you go into fight for your life, you will easily get a second one with this. A cool thing about this build is, since we're doing the infinite ammo setup, you can actually spam this for mobbing. You don't have to like rely on, saving your rockets only for second wins. You can like spam this at the Anointed or your bosses. For the shield, it's kind of up in the air. I use the stopgap just in case I manage to hit myself with the splash damage because we're going to be, spamming a lot of splash damage, which means you can do self-damage. Here's one of the big items for the build, the Blastmaster Com. The longer Moze goes without reloading, the more splash damage she deals. Since we're doing an infinite ammo setup, that means we're never going to be reloading, which means we're going to be splashing the battlefield with insane amounts of damage. The most important part about this class mod is to get 1 point in redistribution, the green skill right there. Because you want to make sure you can sustain infinite ammo. Now we have the Hex, and this grenade's going to be your tool for proccing the infinite ammo. You can see on the card that it says Divider and Merv, and that's going to allow this grenade to split into 6 and do insane damage. For the artifact, we have a Snowdrift Victory Rush. Honestly, you can use whatever you want, but for me, I like running around the battlefield fast, so I went for all the speed. And now, if you don't have a Flacker, a Bang Stick is a really good backup too. A couple Hives. Now, I did do a guide on how to farm this, so if you want to check that out, I will link it in the description. The Hive has homing shots, so if something goes behind cover and you need a second wind, you can shoot this up and it will take them out. There's also an easy, cheesy way to clear arenas, and I will show that later in the video. Iron Bear is not really crazy good on Mayhem 3, so he's only going to be used as a distraction for the battlefield. And also, you can pop it on if you're in a very sticky situation and you need to get away. Basically, Iron Bear's there to distract and debuff the enemies. Fire into Skagden, this will give you fire damage on your splash damage. These skills don't really matter, we're not focusing on Iron Bear. Means of Destruction. This is one of the most OP skills in this game. When I do any form of splash damage, that could be from my grenade or my gun or whatever, you're going to get ammo back in your magazine and also regen grenades. You're going to sustain infinite ammo and infinite grenades. This skill is insane. Torg Cross Promotion, you have a chance to double your splash damage in size. Pull the Holy Pen. When you throw grenades, you're going to have a chance for the grenade to crit. And if you're throwing something like the Hex or Stormfront that has, damage ticks over time, you're going to be hitting a ton of critical hits. Yeah, that might sound like a small DPS increase, but the thing is, if you combine this skill with this skill over here, Redistribution, when you hit a critical hit, you regen ammo. Which means throwing grenades is going to give you infinite ammo too. Auto Bear. Now, I hear a lot of people say Mayhem 3, Iron Bear is useless. Not at all. You can exit your suit and have Iron Bear sit there and be a distraction. That means no enemies are going to be focused on you and you can move around and take them out. And also we have Iron Bear with the Vanquisher Rocket Pod and Target Softening so that he can debuff the battlefield too. When Iron Bear tags an enemy, you're going to get 15% bonus damage. Vampire. So when you throw your infinite grenades out, you're going to be healing with this. I'm not sure if this has a hitting cooldown or if the skill's a little bit bugged, but sometimes it will not heal you. Either way, you want this skill to ensure you don't die. Why can't I carry all these grenades? Now, we don't need more grenades because we already have infinite grenades with the setup here. But we gotta put points in the skill tree somewhere to move down it. And since we're not focused on Iron Bear at all, this is the only other good skill. To the last, this will allow you to throw grenades and fight for your life. If you don't want to shoot launchers for second wins, then you can throw grenades. For the capstone, we have Short Fuse. This will make any gun do splash damage. And on top of that, it has a 20% chance to do 75% more damage. That is a huge damage increase. For the bottomless mags tree, we have Cloud of Lead. Every 4th shot will not consume ammo. Now, you might be thinking, what is the point of this when you already have infinite ammo? Well, we gotta spec down the skill tree to get this skill again, to make sure that we can sustain the infinite ammo. But it's still nice to have that free shot every now and then in case you're not tagging enemies with grenades. Redistribution, so we covered this a second ago, but you're going to be hitting crits all the time with your grenades. Because of the pull the holy pin skill, you're going to have infinite ammo. Scrappy, this is going to allow you to swap weapons really fast because you're going to be using a lot of different weapons. And the reason I pushed all the way down this tree is because I do want Russian offensive too. You will be able to run and shoot at the same time. Finally, for the Shield of Retribution skill tree, we have Armored Infantry. When your shield is up, you're going to have bonus damage and damage reduction. Drowning in Brass, so each time you get a kill, you're going to get a stack, and you can stack it up to 3 times. Now, you're going to lose a little bit of fire rate, but you're going to gain so much damage. After 3 kills, you're going to have a flat 60% damage bonus. That is huge. Finally, we have Experimental Munitions. Since your grenades are hitting auto crits with the Pull the Holy Pin skill, enemies will be on fire all the time, which is definitely worth 1 point. That's all the skill trees. Alright, let's show off the build. So first off, we're going to pop into Iron Bear. We're going to jump into the battlefield. We're going to jump out. That's going to refund the cooldown. Keep Iron Bear out. And Iron Bear is going to debuff the battlefield, allowing me to easily kill stuff. And what you want to do is throw a bunch of grenades. And you can see in my ammo right now, it just doesn't go down. Because we're hitting automatic crits, regenning ammo. It's insane. Now, the only annoying thing about the build is the fact that it's visually polluting. So if you don't really want to use the Hex for all this, then maybe you can do like the Stormfront or something else. But yeah, as you can see, it's easy work. And if I really want to, I can do Launcher too. I don't have to like spare my ammo with it. And if I turn around, you can see like nobody even cares about me. They're all just attacking Iron Bear. This guy's normally tough, but as you can see here, a little bit blacker, done. Okay, let's take a damage over time. Okay, watch my HP. We're almost dead. You jump in the suit. Save yourself. And then you run away, wait for the dot to wear off, the damage over time. And then you jump out. So the suit can be used as a panic button too. Alright, I think you guys get the point of the build. Or actually, no, I gotta show you the arena setup. Hold on, let's go over to an arena. If you're looking for the easiest way to clear arenas, this is the way to do it. You shoot the Hive, you throw the Hex, that's it. And watch the red dots on the radar disappear. Yeah, effortless. I think that's going to be it for the video, so if you guys did enjoy the video, then please be sure to leave a like because that'd be awesome. And if you really enjoyed it, be sure to sub. You guys have a great day, and I will see you all later. Peace out.